Yo. Welcome back. Hope everyone's having a good day out there today. So today, Thursday, what's today? August something. Thursday, August 12th, 2021. Veteran Producer, episode 22. What we got going on for today? So, let me fix my mic. Pop filter's falling off. What we got going on for today? So today, well, first of all, if you're just tuning in, just watching this as a replay, this is your first time watching the live stream or watching me on YouTube or Twitch or wherever you're watching this from. My name is El Marquis. I'm a musician, rapper, record producer, unashamed Christ follower. Write and produce my own music. Get my camera angle right. I write and produce my own music. I also produce for a lot of local artists as well as artists who I have the opportunity to meet and work with online. And yeah, the purpose of this stream is to showcase myself making beats or working on beats, as well as giving other independent artists and other producers a chance to ask me questions, anything involving music production in general, tips on how to get started as an independent artist, things about creating music, anything related to that. This is the perfect stream to tune into if you're an artist, if you're a producer, or maybe if you're even just a general fan of music, and maybe you want to get some tips or maybe some quick inspiration if you're about to work on music for yourself. And yeah, we just come in here, we have a good time. We have people coming in asking questions every now and then. If time permits, I'll do a beat review. I'm open to doing song reviews as well. And yeah, purpose of this is to educate, entertain, and inspire the independent artist and online producer community. So we're going to get into it right now. A little short, well, not short on time, but I have somewhere where I got to be later on today. So I'll be working with another producer in a little while today, actually, at around 3 o'clock. Normally the streams go from 12 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 3 o'clock-ish, sometimes a little bit before, sometimes a little bit after, depending on the schedule for the day, as well as how many people are in the stream, and just my schedule for that day. But before we start cooking up, you're in the building, I can hear you fine. Twitch, perfect. Yeah, so right now we are live on YouTube, we're live on Twitch, Periscope, and and my personal Facebook page. If it sound good on YouTube, awesome. Before we get into this, I almost forgot to open up my chat. I barely caught that. Where's the thing? Cool. Before we get into the stream today, greatly appreciate it if you like what we're doing over here on the YouTube channel, the Twitch page, as well as what we're doing in this live stream in particular. Greatly appreciate it if you visited my website, lmarquisproductions.com. Just entering that in the chat just in case you want to check this out when you get the chance. But the majority of the beats that I make on this live stream, if they're not being sent to a specific artist, most of them do get uploaded to my website, El Marquis Productions. That's where, if you are an artist yourself, that's where you can check them out, download them, purchase them if you would like to use them for Spotify and Apple Music, and if you would like to perform with them. Also, if you are a producer, I have sample packs available on the site as well. They're all free for right now. As I build up my catalog of loops and samples, at some point I will start charging for them, but for right now, I just want to get some feedback on them, build up a demand for them, and just so that way I can make the best loops that I possibly can, make loops that my specific audience would like to use. So right now, if you would like to get some free sample packs as well as actually individual loops as well, you can check this page. It will be updated on a regular basis. More samples will be added, aiming to add more samples to the page on a weekly basis at the very least. And also, if you like the merchandise that we're wearing, the Bedroom Producer hat as well as the Bedroom Producer hoodie is also available to purchase on the website as well. And then this is also where you can get in contact with me if you have any questions about any of my music, my services, about music in general. This is the best place where you can get in touch with me and keep up to date on what we're doing. So awesome. We're going to close out of Chrome, close out of Spotify. By the way, this is also my music that's playing in Spotify as well. This is music that I produced. As a matter of fact, I'll drop that in the chat as well, just in case anyone would like to check that out later. Drop that in the chat real quick. That's my Spotify page. That's where all this background music is coming from today. And yeah, so let's close out of this for right now, and let's get to work. I'm in the mood for making some trap beats today, actually. So we're gonna look for we're gonna go to browse through some loops. I'm gonna pick whichever loop inspires me to create first, and then we'll just go on from there. And of course, feel free to ask any questions along the way. If you have any questions about what I'm doing, if you have any questions about what I'm doing, any questions about music in general, and yeah, let's see what we can find. I was browsing for loops a little while earlier, actually. Okay, let's keep looking. Those are all good. I'm just trying to browse around. First thing that sticks out to me is what we're going to get started with. All these are good. I'm just looking for a very specific vibe for right now. I'm just going through a couple different packs. This is a particular artist who I have in mind right now that I'm trying to make tracks for. Official Swaggy Ryan, how you doing? Appreciate you for tuning in, Official Swaggy Ryan. You're doing good. Awesome. Glad to hear that. I'm kind of leaning towards that one right now. Use that one. Use that one. I actually really like the last one I just played. kind of feeling one of these, maybe. That one caught my attention first, so that's the one that we're going to go with. I think there are stems in this as well. This is loop 9. Let's see if that's in here. Wait, let me go back to that. Various something. Okay. Let's see, because I think some of these don't have the stems to them. Let's see what we got. 13, it was 9. 12, 11. Perfect, cool. Got the stems right there. Set this at 130 BPM. I get in there, create new tracks. Make sure they're lined up correctly. That'll be important. Alright, I definitely want to speed this up. See. On this part, I'm stressing, not stress. Well, I'm like doing like a little bit of arrangement with the loop, not like a lot. I just want to play around with it a little bit. What I love about having stems to loops too, I talked about this before. What I love about having stems with loops is that you can manipulate all the individual instruments inside of the loop instead of just being stuck with that one wave file. So, on a certain section of the loop, I want to put something on that lead sound. I think I might have. I just want to hear what it sounds like. I want to halftime that lead in a certain section. Hear what it sounds like over here. That's cool. Like all that will be going on during the verse. Oh, I didn't even repitch the. Wait, let me go back and repitch everything. Actually, that's the original key. Let's. I'm bringing it up. No, my go-to is bringing things down. I want to hear what it sounds like. Maybe not. Probably not +4. Let's hear +3. Let's try bringing it down. Never mind. -3. -2. Yeah, okay, I like that. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Okay. Maybe start on the beat like this. Then bring that lead in. Oh, let me move all that stuff over, actually. Start to be like this. Chorus, that lead will come in. Beat comes back out. Then that halftime version, that lead comes back in. Take both. Yeah, just have maybe this. Actually, let's put, because that would be like right before the chorus comes back in. So let's drop. Let's see what it would sound like if we drop the bells down an octave. So what's minus? That would be minus 14. Magnum War, how you doing? And I divided that up incorrectly, so that should be, yeah. Back that over. There we go. I think. Either way, the chorus will come back in right after that. No, I think I had that right. Did I? I don't know. It feels right with the going right there. I'm gonna do something really quick to that right there. All this might change after I start putting the drums and other instruments in. Normally I don't arrange the melodies and stuff while or before I put anything else in, but for some reason, you know what? It's good to switch things up every now and then. So let's just shop this over here. Cool. Okay, cool. Let's start putting in some drums. And then that chorus will be the same. So let's drag that back over here. Cool. We got a lot of people over here on YouTube today. I saw like eight people in the, watching for a second. That's dope. This early on too. That's fire. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. By the way, if you are watching on YouTube, if you haven't already, would greatly appreciate it if you click that the chat for a quick second, hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you know whenever I drop a new video and whenever we go live. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Okay, let's find. Slowly, the streaming audience is growing by the week. Absolutely. That's why I do these on a weekly basis. No matter how many people are in here, whether it's one person, 2 people, 7 people like there are right now. That's why I do it on a consistent basis, and then just keep learning, keep interacting with new people. And yeah, consistency is key. Let's go. Let me know what you're thinking about this so far. Okay, let's go ahead and... Oh, I didn't even realize I hit all the hi-hats at the same velocity. So let's add... I definitely at some point I need to put a second camera on my hands for the machine controller so you can see what I'm doing. So there's like a trick I'm doing right now where... so are you using note repeat button on the machine to play the hi-hat line? Yes. Note repeat on MK3 is super convenient for trap hi-hats. No doubt. No doubt. iCams on Twitch. Fi, how you doing? Yeah, so yes, I did use note repeat on the machine controller. That's how I pretty much do the majority of my hi-hats. For trap in particular, pretty much always use note repeat on machine. If I'm doing something that's more bouncy, more off the grid, normally I'll just like play most of it manually. So what I just did right now too is I just added some variation to the velocity by using, I wish I could show you on the controller because that's exactly what I did or how I did it. I don't like having the hi-hats play at 100% or the same velocity every single time. I know a lot of other people do. I personally don't. So I like it feeling human. Now we're also gonna go through and make the hi-hat line a bit melodic. It's also nice to not use fixed level function so the velocity is more organic. Yeah, I do that for... I don't do that for every single instrument. Like kicks, snares, claps, I like having those full velocity majority of the time. For things like hi-hats or like auxiliary percussion or different things where how we just said the same thing at the same time. Yeah. For different things like aux percussion or other types of cymbals or whatever, those I won't always have a fixed velocity. But yeah, I like things feeling live and not always 100% programmed and robotic and on the grid. Shakers, hi-hats, stuff like that. Yep, exactly like that. Yeah, like rhythmic percussion. Almost there. That one came in a little early. this one. Goes down. There we go. Got it. Oh yeah, now we gotta take those off grid a little bit. So we're gonna nudge them over, but using the nudge tool on the machine. But that's just one from the note. One of the notes. And make sure that's in the correct spot. Quantize that one. Okay, now nudge them all over a little bit. Cool. Okay, so let's find some additional instruments that, or not instruments, but percussion that we can use. I like that shaker. Yes, this is where I turn off the fixed velocity for something like this. Okay, let's turn down that thing I just added. Ooh, one of those I think came a little early. Hold up. I like that one. Make that The last one hit a little, like little bit later. Perfect. Okay, let's hit save. What are we going to call this? We're gonna call this. Power up. Always hit the save button. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Wait. It didn't come out. Wait. Okay. It's dormant. Okay, let's get back into this. Maybe I'll sneeze while I'm making the beat again. Okay, but let's look for an 808. I kind of want to hear what that one sounds like, but I'm probably going to pick another 808 though. DJ Meso says sounds good. Yep, this sounds good. Awesome, thank you. In the key of B minor. So, well, I just saw some shortcut. You dragged the 808 into the bar, and then it opened up a menu to put in machine. How you do that? Oh yeah, so this isn't from Machine. This is actually something that's stock in Logic. I have a full tutorial on how to do that actually, which I'll actually drop in the chat as I explain. Just give me 1 second so I can drop this video in there. I'll explain how to do it as well. Let me just drag this in there. It's called, I think, like how to do what is it? How to use 808s in Quick Sample or something like that. Let me just put this in the chat. 1 second. Okay. So I just dropped the full video in the chat. Basically, and I'll show you what to do right now. That's just a reference later. Basically, what I did was I found an 808, and you can do this with other melodic one-shots as well. But I found an 808 that I like. I dragged it over here to this section over here. I chose Quick Sampler Optimized. And basically what that does is, I'm going to delete that duplicate track. But basically what that does is it all good? I'll watch the tutorial for sure. Awesome. So basically what this does is, it loaded the 808 up into a sampler in Logic. So, and the cool thing about Quick Sampler in particular is that it automatically finds the key of the sample that you import inside of it. So that way you can just drag and drop it and then just play it on your MIDI controller, and then it'll be in key. It does that it works like 98, 99% of the time. Sometimes with this, sometimes with a few different samples and maybe a little off. Um, and yeah, now it's loaded up inside of the sampler. I changed the polyphony to mono for this 808 in particular because you really don't play chords with 808s. If you were using this with like a one shot, you may keep that on 16 by default. And yeah, now it's the 808s perfectly in key. And also to double check, with a lot of 808 samples, they do have the root note inside of the file name. Like I think most of these are in C. And then you can see right there the root keys in C. If there's like another 808 that's like in a different that has a different root note on it, it will quick sampler majority of the time will pick it up, find the right key, and then just tune the sample for you. So it's super dope, saves a lot of time. Rather than having to tune the sample manually, you can just drag and drop it and then it does it for you, which is awesome. This is one of my favorite plugins inside of Logic, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, let's manipulate this line a little bit. I'm gonna quantize this. Drag that over. That's not supposed to be there. Okay, I like the bass line. Don't really like the 808 sample that I happen to pick. So I'm gonna go through a couple different sounds and see what we can come up with. A really quick tip: while you're making beats, while you're picking out sounds and stuff to use, if you have a melody or pattern or anything in mind, and let's say you find a sound that's good enough to put something down, what I always recommend to do, or not always, but what I recommend to do the majority of the time is, even if it doesn't sound good right out the gate, or if you're not happy with the sound that you pick, but if you have a melody in mind, record the melody first, so that way you don't forget it, and then go through and swap out the sound. Because if you might just be really focused on how it sounds, and then you tweak it for like 10 minutes, and then you completely forget your melody. But if you just record it first, you're probably not going to forget to change the sound. So that's why I like putting things down first, and then maybe, that's why I like putting things down first. And and then changing the sound. Maybe I might end up liking the sound after I get the melody down correctly, or other times, I'll just do what I'm doing right now and just swap out sounds until I find the right one. You said there was one in that sounded short and kind of airy. I'm leaning towards this one. I'm not really sure. Like I don't. It's like I don't want it overly aggressive, but also I don't want it too chill. So I don't know. I'm leaning on this one right now. I might just come back to it later. I try not to like overthink it too much while I'm making the beat. I don't know. I'm leaning on this one. I'm going back and forth between a handful of the sounds. I'm gonna go with that one for right now. I might come back and change though. Now I'm gonna do one other quick trick too. So now what I'm hearing in my head is I want some of those bass lines, not all of them. I want some of those bass notes to actually glide into each other. So I'm going to switch from quick sampler to, and there's another stock plugin in Logic. So you think that was it? I'll bet. Where is it? I'm gonna switch to another stock plugin inside of Logic. It's so instead of using quick sampler, I'm gonna use sampler. It does pretty much the same thing to the one you swap back to. Bet I'm pretty sure it's this one. So quick sampler, that I use that to quickly find the key of the sample that I'm using, and then this sampler plugin right here, also stock inside of Logic. I'm using this actually to change the bass from mono to legato. Basically what that means is I can have the bass notes glide into each other a little bit. No, I don't want all of them to. They're just, excuse me. There's like a handful of them that I want to glide into each other a little bit, which is why I was looking for a bass that sustained for a little while. So I think this one I want to glide. Not that one. Yeah, it's just these right here. Just trying to glide up a bit more. Cool. I'm cool with that for right now. Still thinking I might come back and swap out that 808. I'm not sure, but let's continue working. I think I might take, no, okay. Let me go with my first instinct. I think I don't want that one there. Never mind, I do. Hearing like a handful to do this is so good. Thank you, I appreciate that. I think I might just need like 1 or 2 more percussion sounds. And I might call this might call the drums done. Let's see. That came in a little early, so we're gonna drag that over, or delete it and just do it again. turn it down too. Actually, let's swap that. Try that one. Yeah, I like that one better. Cool. Yeah, I think I'm cool with the drums right now. Okay, let's see if we can add a handful of melodies, additional melodies. Maybe not a lot. Definitely let me know what you're thinking about this so far. Also, if you haven't already, if you're watching this on YouTube, we'll greatly appreciate it if you dropped a like. And if not already, subscribe and turn on notifications so we'll be notified whenever I drop another video and whenever we go live again. Appreciate everyone for tuning in so far. I hope you're having fun and enjoying this. Let me know if you have any questions too. This is enjoyable. Thank you. I'm looking for like a mallet sound right now, just to add as maybe like one other counter melody. What's the BPM on this beat? The BPM is 144. The artist I'm thinking of in particular, whenever I make like trap beats like this for him, he normally raps at around like 130, 145-ish BPM. Turn that down a little bit. Find something subtle that's not too in your face. Yeah, so yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. So I don't know what octave I want this at. I might play around with the sound a bit too. Turn it down a little bit more too, actually. So when I played at that higher octave, like it was clashing a bit with the other bells. Let's hear that again. Yeah. So another quick tip too that I just realized what I was doing. So when you're adding different melodies, you also got to make sure that they don't clash. And if you happen to add, like, let's say 2 similar types of sounds, like maybe like 2 different keyboard or 2 different piano sounds, 2 different mallet sounds, if you want multiple melodies playing at the same time, if they do happen to clash, one, make sure that you're playing in the right key, and then the other thing is just shift the octave of them. So for example, when it's up here, doesn't look the same octave as that other mallet sound that's playing. So then now they're gonna clash. There won't be as much clarity in your beat. So then, and then it just doesn't sound good. So then something you can do is try shifting it up an octave, down an octave, or just swap out the sound completely depending on the sound. So that's why I dropped it low. Let's hear what it sounds like higher. Technically, that parts of that could work. That's still a bit high. Oop. Let's try this octave range. The clash is a bit less. I'm not 100% sure because I think it still might be clashing with the other bells going on. So I'm gonna play around with a different. I remember this sound, so I'll play around with another sound. Maybe it's between these three that I'm gonna use. I might stick with this one actually. Maybe put a filter on it. As a matter of fact, let's try that actually. Just mess around with this a little bit. Okay, so here's before. Here's after. Oh, that fits a lot more now. Okay, cool. Here's before. After. Okay, I like that a lot more. I might want to find like maybe one more. Maybe like one more melody placed in somewhere in the verse. Maybe not. Let me try. I don't know for sure. Let's try maybe one other sound. Doesn't need like that much. I don't like when beats sound overly repetitive, but also when I know the person who I have in mind for this also doesn't like a whole lot of melodies in the track anyways. I don't know. Okay, let's play around a little bit. Not sure about that sound. The melody itself simple enough. Just something additional. I'll probably place somewhere within the beat, possibly. Let's swap out that sound though, because I don't really like that sound in particular for this beat. Like sound wise, I mean, it could have worked, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to look for, since it's like a darker sounding beat, I'm trying to keep the melodic instruments sounding relatively dark as well. Let's play around with the sound a little bit.